Let's go.
Yeah, pimp, TIP right here, man. Hustle gang here, Huncho, let y'all know it's time to rise and grind. Time to get that bankroll, put it in the bullseye. It won't wait for you, you dig that?
About to get the morning show started. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So much funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, y'all, help us welcome back the senior pastor of
Hey, Panja, what's up, baby?
Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. Listen, man, the question of the day is, when you talk to yourself, what is it that you say?
What up, Sharon?
I love the song for the day. The song says
Love
we need
y'all.
to
Good morning.
encourage ourselves in the Lord. Listen, all of us find
feeling?
ourselves from time to time being hit and hurt by this thing called life, to the point where we become distressed, even discouraged. And then there are those times where we mess up ourselves, and before you know it, we are saying bad things to
stress
us,
relief
about us. But that's not what David did.
Relaxing
At a low point in his life, David said, I'm going to encourage myself in the Lord. And so that's the question I'm raising to everyone today, and that is, do you encourage yourself or discourage yourself? Here's my recommendation: when life goes wrong, don't you go wrong with it. When life goes wrong, don't speak wrong to yourself, but instead learn the power of life and death is in the tongue. Therefore, if you speak over yourself and over your situation in a way that is positive, somehow you will have the strength to get through what is negative. I love that right there, because it says to all of us, we can learn better how to speak over ourselves and over our situation. Here's what you ought to say about yourself and your situation: I can do all things through Christ who gives me the strength. That's
Are y'all listening to the morning show?
Find yourself wondering if you can. And
hey, what's up, Jennifer? Good morning.
Wants to say you can't, but here's what you say: I can do all things through Christ who gives me the strength. Speak over yourself. But not only that,
Derek,
here's the good thing, another good thing.
I came by your job yesterday, but you was gone. I was on Dania Beach Boulevard.
You, but greater is
they had the security out there, so
than he that is in the
I don't know
world.
if you still work there or not, but let me know.
It's not greater than the God above you who lives within you and gives you the power to overcome what comes after you. Listen, I'm simply trying to say, encourage yourself by speaking positively over yourself, words that come from God's word. And
hey, Panja, what station?
That, you can
what station we on in Tuscaloosa?
To keep on keeping on. I'm encouraged not to give up. I'm encouraged to believe. And if I believe, I'm going to achieve, because I am encouraged. God bless you.
All right, come on.
Get Dylan. Bringing you up.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 6 minutes after the hour, y'all. Hey, Encourage Yourself by Donald Lawrence. All right, y'all, let's switch it up to some Ricky Dillon more abundantly right here, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, D. D's your man. Good morning. Like more abundantly, I might return like to eternity. I come to a life. I come to a joy. I come to a life. Abundantly, abundantly. More abundantly. I come into my life to eternity. I still remember the tenor part. I Morning Show. That was Ricky Dillon, y'all. Let's go a little bit of old school, man. I got your front page coming up next, y'all. Oh, man, I know y'all love that right there, man. But, hey, let's do a little old school, man. But listen to the words of this, man. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Inez Andrews, the late, great. Lord, don't move the mountain. Give me the strength to climb. Right here, y'all. Front page up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, boy, when I tell y'all my grandmother played that every single morning, that was the best childhood ever. I will play that song as long as I'm on this radio, man. Oh, man, that was great right there. Inez Andrews, y'all. Front page right here.
News headlines.
Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is 14 after the hour. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is being brought to you by Bank of America. Bank of America has powerful digital solutions for local and global businesses, so you can make every move matter. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Wednesday news.
It'd be dark in the room,
the 2024 Biden-Harris campaign announced a national advisory board who will deliver the campaign's message and engage voters across the country. Chaired by U.S. Rep. Nancy Pelosi, the board comprises diverse voices, including Black and LGBTQ plus Democrats, to ensure outreach to voters of color, coalition groups who will be crucial in next year's general election. In other news, researchers now have a major clue that could help protect people at risk for Alzheimer's, a form of dementia that affects memory. A man with a rare gene kept normal brain function for decades longer than he should have, based on his family history. Scientists say that understanding how this gene change defeats his brain may help Alzheimer's in other people. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
NBA playoffs, Western Conference Finals is going on. Tipped off last night. Nuggets take game 1 over the Lakers. Nikola Jokic,
get contemporary all day, but that old school still take you out.
Double. LeBron and them got down like 21 points, but they came back and made it interesting. So we're going to see Anthony Davis continues to ball out. 40 points. It's going down. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals tonight. Miami versus Boston. Let's get ready for that.
Engraved in my soul
let's
until
back
I
up.
die.
LeBron James pretty much broke down how they lost the game.
Sorry, I think they had more offensive rebounds than we had total rebounds in the first half. And, that led to them getting second chance points. They also got on a fast break and killed us in a fast break in the first half. It was
I'm going to play. I won't complain tomorrow. So, watch.
I know the game is won in 48 minutes, but they set the tone in 24 minutes, and we was playing catch up for the next 24.
Real quick, man, Memphis Grizzlies star Ja Morant released a statement regarding his recent IG Live gun video, and we're going to be hearing from NBA commissioner.
Gone now.
Adam Silver expressed his thoughts, man. So my next sports report, we're going to get into this and talk about the statement that Ja Morant released. That's my sports report right there. What up there, Gary?
All right, y'all. People are still talking about rapper Lil Wayne.
See you in Jamaica.
It's being reported that Lil Wayne, y'all, was clearly unhappy, honey, with the vibe of the Los Angeles crowd during the final stop of his Welcome to the Carter tour.
All right, man. Love y'all. Y'all have a great morning.
Now, they're saying,
hey, y'all turn your radios on.
Reported that the 40-year-old rapper hit the stage. Now listen to this. He hit the stage, y'all, over an hour late. Then y'all, after about 30 minutes and bringing up surprise guests like 2 Chainz and so many more, they're saying Lil Wayne walked off the stage when people thought he was going to take a break, and they're saying that he did not return. Well, he said he posted a video. He was wearing a Kobe Bryant jersey, and they're saying that he cut the entire show short. They said he turned to some of the guests and said, we appreciate it, but we ain't about to be bending over here backwards hunting to these folks. He said, we worked too hard for this mess, and we work way too hard, y'all. And they said he turned to the crowd and told them, y'all, look, bye, honey. We appreciate y'all, and left. Ricky, have you ever went out on stage to a crowd and they were just lackluster, and did you leave?
Sure did. Walk the hell off. Walked the hell off and offered them their money back. I said, hey, now what I did, I said, I'm going to let y'all sit in here for about 5 minutes because I want y'all to figure out why y'all came, because I'm on stage, everybody looking at their phone, ain't nobody clapping for all the other comedians. It's just been kind of dry. We do this for a living. We know it, so you can't say the comedians ain't bad. Sometimes you have an off audience. So I'm going to play some music. I'm going to walk off stage and let you figure out why you came. If it don't work out, I'm going to treat it like a relationship. I give everybody a refund, and we can all go home and wait for the next show. And I went off stage for about 7 minutes. When I came back on stage, you would have thought Michael Jackson had came back from the grave or whatever, because sometimes you got to let the audience know. Sometimes it's not a good audience. It's not. Brad, am I wrong about that? Yeah. You damn right I walk out. Ain't nobody gonna perform through no foolishness. You got this person over here talking, and you got a commotion going on over here. Everybody looking at their phone, everybody on Facebook Live. I'm not performing through that. I'm too old, and I don't have time for that. So if you want to come to a show, have a good time, put the damn phones in your pocketbook, clap for the comedian, show love, because if you don't laugh, we're responding to your laugh. So a comedy is a back and forth between the comedian and the audience. So I'll leave you sitting in there, because if you don't want to have a good time, I could be at home in the bed with my grandkids. I ain't got time for that. You don't want to have a good time, stay your ass at home. I done got mad. You don't ever bring that up, because that's a personal thing. All in my feelings about it. I don't care about nothing.
Color. The color they got sun-washed blonde. On the high end, you say sun-washed blonde, and on the low.
You feel what I'm saying?
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley birthday beach blowout.
I mean, when I say I leave an audience sitting in there, come to one of my comedy shows with that foolishness. I leave your ass and I refund every time. I don't want no money that bad. Comedy is supposed to be a good experience for everybody. Sit up there, walk on stage.
Chicken and waffle mix door to Rock T for the live.
Everybody. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Chicken and waffle mix going down with y'all lying on the ones and twos being brought to you by.
Tune in to the Black Health 365
walk
podcast.
On stage.
We discuss healthcare.
Everybody looking in their phone. Everybody talking to each other. You got a card game going on over there, man. Don't nobody want to do comedy that bad to perform through that garbage. And just cause you paid, somebody got to.
816.
Hold on, y'all. Hey. All right, here we go. It's no secret that this economy is taking a toll on us, but I got some important news that could really help. So if you're facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt, listen, you need to know what you may not be required. You need to know that you may not be required to pay it all back. There are special programs that can significantly reduce the amount There are special programs that can significantly reduce the amount that you will owe if you qualify. This isn't bankruptcy or high-interest debt consolidation loan. These are programs the credit card companies don't want you to know about. Ones that offer Americans struggling with overwhelming credit card debt savings and real debt relief faster than thought possible. Accredited Debt Relief has a special hotline to learn all about these programs and what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualified consumers with over $1 billion in debt and has an A+ rating with the BBB. So call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now for this free information. That's 800-333-0606. 800-333-0606. 800-333-0606. But yeah.
Are you facing an unexpected financial
emergency?
You need WeFixMoney.com.
What up, Boogie?
Could help
I
you
mean
get
that.
up to $3,000
I ain't playing no.
WeFixMoney.com is free to
I don't
use.
play no games. I'm so straight up with the audience, it's scary. The only other person I seen do that, and I seen Steve do it in the 90s. I said, damn, that was bold. If you sitting up there and you on stage and you got a terrible, sometimes people be talking about the comedians be terrible. Sometimes our audience is horrible. You got people yelling out, you got people doing all kind of stuff, and then you got to perform through that. It ain't like I'm a live band or a rapper, I got music. We doing jokes. If you're doing jokes or you telling stories, that's like a speaker. You got to be quiet so you can get an understanding of the story. If you don't get an understanding of the story, you're going to miss all of the funny parts. So, you know, I pay attention to everything, and I just deal with it accordingly. But 98% of the time, audiences are great. But every now and then, you go to a city, and I'll walk off stage. And if I don't have my money, They ain't paid me all my money. Some ish with the money, which I really don't deal with no more, because now, before I get on the plane, I got all of it in my bank account. But let me tell you this. I will walk on stage and let everybody see me. I want you to know that I'm here. If I don't come back on stage, go ask for a refund, because they don't have my money. I don't work for free, and you don't work for free. Thank you, and good night. Walk off the stage. Now, don't play with these promoters. Put pressure on you and try to wait late. Hey, man, we got to go and start. No, where's the money? Up there running back and forth to the front, trying to pay you off the door. All that kind of stuff. I don't even deal with promoters like that no more. I got about 4, maybe 5 promoters that I do shows for. All these new people. Hey, man, all that jivey ass talk. I hate jivey. Yeah, man, we trying to. When you hear that right there, I'm so turned off. Because I know that let me get you. No, you don't need to get my number. What you need, call my management. Yeah, what we trying. Don't tell me about it right now. I'm not going to remember nothing you said 5 minutes from now. I'm not going to sit backstage and listen to all of your dreams and aspirations. And here you come with this slick, jivey. Yeah, we going to have food. We going to tour all over. We're not touring all over the world, sir. I'm not interested in going on no comedy tour. I want to be at home on a Saturday pushing my grandkids on the swing. So you can't excite me with a tour, and you can't excite me with money in a hotel room. Been there, done that 30 years. Put me on a private jet and fly me there, let me perform, and put me on a private jet and fly me back so I can sleep in my own bed with my grandkids. Then we can talk. You know what I'm saying? Jivey. Go backstage, do comedy shows, 200 more people backstage than it is in the audience. You can't get, I've been times where I couldn't get to the stage. So many people backstage. It was a promoter just made a big offer. And I'll put it like this. For one night, the offer was over 50 grand. 50 grand for one night. Man, I turned it down. You know why? Last time I did a show for them, man, it was 200 people backstage. It was the experience. It was the experience. It was so many damn people backstage. You couldn't concentrate. You couldn't focus. People walking up to you. You had to find, like, can I leave my stuff in my dressing room? Should I take my stuff on stage? Promoter doing too much. You got this big, long-ass show. Want to have a 1 hour intermission. It was just too much. Promoter on stage. Like, nigga. It was over 50 grand. An easy show I could have drove. Went in and out. Like, I'm good. And he had the money, but don't nobody want to deal with them. We like easy people. We older. Easy people. You go on that Martin Lawrence tour, you don't even know who paying you the money. You don't even know who the promoter is. Only thing, before you get on the plane, all your money in your bank account. You get backstage, everything is so professional. Ain't Martin Lawrence, nobody backstage. You can't go backstage when Beyonce.
Ryder stuck in traffic, so Rock T's doing the hot spot for this first one.
All right.
Tease with him. Just mentioned hot spot coming up.
Yeah, you can't even get to the stage, man. It's so damn crazy. All money ain't good money. Cause what if you backstage?
What's up, this is Tony Braxton.
Yo, what up? This is Ursha, baby.
Hey, what's up? This is Brandy, and you're checking out the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Yeah, man.
All right, 27 minutes after the hour. Rock T, what you got coming up next?
Somebody got caught for stealing, man. Somebody got caught for stealing, and it has to do with Jay-Z. That's coming up next. Hot spot. Let's get it. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Barron and Dr. Tomi Famalusi to discuss plastic surgery. To listen, go to Apple Podcasts or urban1podcast.com.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BRAT.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. It's time for the hot spot. What up, Rock T?
it down for the Brickety Tap, man. So reports say that 3 NYPD cops have been charged for stealing nearly $3,000 worth of Jay-Z's Ace of Spades champagne at a music festival last year, according to Billboard. Felony charges against the officers for taking bottles of the champagne at Electric Zoo in September of 2022, facing one fourth degree charge of grand larceny, 1/4 degree charge of criminal possession of stolen property, and official misconduct. The 3 detectives were in charge of narcotics at the festival and saw 3 VIP attendees order bottles of Ace of Spades.
Damn.
The way Gonzalez allegedly took 2 bottles worth $2,900.
Hell no.
Then retrieved the backpack, and then Check allegedly gave Gonzalez the bottles to be placed in the backpack. Golden saw what took place, but reportedly didn't do nothing about it. Once the detectives left the VIP area and went back to a staff-only location, they were met by 2 attendees who saw the man take the champagne bottles, who then reported the incident.
Bogus and dirty, like always.
Is it worth it, though, man?
Yeah, getting people like that off the police force, absolutely yes. Because if they do that, ain't no telling what else they'll do.
Right.
That's right.
No telling what else they've stolen in the past. They just finally got caught.
Right.
According to the Hollywood Reporter, the 2023 Tony Awards will be televised after all. While the Tony Awards Management Committee was denied a waiver by the WGA last week, the committee appealed to the WGA on Monday.